Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and we've done this logo. All we lack is this part right here. So I'm just going to remake this shape, and you could remake it or draw it from scratch, but I'm just going to do this right now just to get basically the shape of this. I'm going to take the virtual segment delete key, and I just remember that there's a 10x that we need to put in there. Take the Smart Fill tool and make that shape. Now, I'd look back at the original logo and, it is a little bit crested. The X is bigger. I'm going to let the person I'm trying to help decide. I've already centered the first one, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this equal, virtually equal, and there's plenty of ways to make it equal. And then I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to just bring it down into my logo. And there's several ways you could look at it. What we could do, we're going to group this together. And then we're going to make a duplicate of it just in case we mess up. And then grab that group, and you could actually go CE and align them together. And then take this one and hold down the control button after you start moving it. And you could do that right there. Now, if you remember, this is a smart fill, so we need to ungroup it, and we can take away, let's tell you what, let's take this one, and left click, right click, and we'll let the customer decide which one they like better, but this way the logo is going to kind of go into those other spaces. In the original logo, it was actually flat bars. I think mine's going to actually look better. And I'm not saying to change it, but make it a little easier. Then we're going to write this 10x. And I could have, I've already done it right there, so we're really close. This one, I did not change anything to it. Everything's exactly, so I'm going to let them decide. But, there's a 1 and an O. I'm sorry if I'm all over the board. So let's take our 10x and let's try to get close to that. I'm going to say Arial black. Nope, it's got a T on the bottom of the 1. You just have to go through your fonts. I'm not going to take the time to look for it. But there's several fonts that have that bottom shape. We're going to just go back to, I wonder what impact will look like. Nope, but we're going to use impact right now because it doesn't matter what font you use. And if you remember where our logo is, it's way over here. And there's two ways we could do this. The whole part is about I'm going to actually take the shape tool and stretch this out just a little bit. Now I'm going to make it smaller, and I'm going to put it in that logo. It almost actually snapped to the center. I'm going to left click, right click, because we want this black. So what we could do now, let's make this just a little bit, and I know I'm probably way off the chart on this one. I am going to hold down the shift key, and I'm going to make this progressively smaller. Because to make that stand out, we need to go to effects and contour the outside at 0.03. I hope you understand. And I would pick a different 0 for sure. And then what that did is when we fill this in with a smart fill, those letters are going to stand out and look like that. And if we take away the outline, that's what it's going to look like. I think it looks great. I could have maybe made it a little bit bigger, a different font, whatever. I still like my first one best. The only thing I don't like, especially when you're engraving on a tumbler, that's a really skinny line of this font. I'm suggesting you change that font. Let's look at them side by side. And I'll send both of these to the lady that needed help. Control G and group it together. Of course, this one's quite a bit smaller, but I like my new one's Sun a little better. Having trouble enlarging it. I like this 10x could have gone up inside more. And you could, if I was going to do this personal on a cut myself, I would have made my contour a little bit bigger, just like that. And then that way those trees would kind of blend into the 10x. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.